Patrick, hello, hello. What have you brought me? A full-grown oregano or what?
I brought you a basil. And how does basil compare to mint? There are dozens of types, and there are two main types. One comes from the region of India, Asia, and the other from the Mediterranean region. This is an Italian basil from the Mediterranean region, recognizable by these leaves that move slightly.
Larger than the Asian basils? Because the one we actually always have with us, or the one that is common here, it had completely shiny leaves, is also rounder, looks very different, but only the one we have. It actually has a nutty flavor. Is it also nutty?
I don't think so. It's not comparable, not as nutty. No, it looks almost like that.
But could it also be that it really leans towards oregano? Or which aromatic direction does the basil you brought go?
It is peppery. I think all basils have that. Green notes. Peppery.
What would you generally use it for when it comes to a crossover from kitchen to spirits?
Yes, kitchen is one thing. Those are definitely all things that come more from the cold kitchen combined with other spices.
The classic is, of course, the 2001 caprese, the Italian dish, the tomatoes. You meant that with the basil.
Yes, especially in the cold kitchen. It's about the fact that basil is very sensitive to heat. So as soon as I have it under heat, it becomes bitter. Then it loses that freshness. In the caprese, you have it between the tomatoes and cheese, and then it stays very fresh. The fresh components come through.
Which distillate would you recommend to go with that?
That's difficult because it is very intense. I thought about your portfolio, where you have a raspberry world, specifically raspberry with a basil corn.
That's perfect. How perfectly does this basil fit with our herb traffic light, with the individual 2001 spirits of it?
Very good. Definitely with gin. There are gin varieties that really lean towards the basil, right? With absinthe, it's conceivable, and as a flavoring agent in bitters.
Patrick, thank you again. I'm already looking forward to the next episode.